It's happened to all of us. At one point or another, we spent too much time swimming, or doing the dishes with mom, or sitting in the bathtub. And then it happened. Our fingers, or toes, got all pruny, like they just shriveled up. Ever wonder why our fingers become wrinkled after being wet? Although they may look like they've dried up like raisins, the opposite is actually occurring. So much water is flowing into the cells of your fingers that a layer of your skin distorts into ridges to make more room for the cells. But why is the water flowing into your skin and not out of it? Part of the answer is because of a process called osmosis. In osmosis, water flows from where there is a low concentration of dissolved substances to where there is a high concentration of dissolved substances. These dissolved substances are called solutes and can be as simple as sugar dissolved in water, like in lemonade, or salt dissolved in seawater. In our diagram, there is a higher concentration, or relative amount, of solutes on the left side of the beaker and a lower concentration of solutes on the right side. Water molecules are attracted to these dissolved solutes and can move across biological barriers called membranes to reach the high concentration of these attractive molecules. Membranes are barriers that have holes big enough for water to pass through, but not big dissolved solutes, such as salt. Water will flow into your cells until the ratio of solutes to water is equal both inside and outside the cell. But what about our hands? Are there sugars or salts or solutes dissolved in them? As a matter of fact, there are. The outermost layer of our skin is composed of cells that are dead and contain lots of protein called keratin. Water flows into these dead cells where the concentration of keratin, a solute, is high in comparison to the water in your pool, dish sink, or bathtub where the water is more pure and there are fewer solutes. Can you think of other examples of osmosis in our lives? How about the flow of water into plant roots, or the salting process used to preserve many foods like beef jerky? Or how about freshwater fish placed in seawater? There are examples of osmosis everywhere in biology because there are so many membranes in biology. So there you have it. Because membranes are so common in biology, osmosis occurs in many situations. When your fingers prune or shrivel up, they aren't losing water, but instead gaining it. Water is flowing across the membranes of your cells toward the high number of solutes because of osmosis, and inflating your cells so that they need more room and have to wrinkle to get it. Who knew?